big night of World Championship Professional Boxing taking place at the world-famous O2 Arena here in London, England. Now, all the action is brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing, and it's sponsored by Betfred, StubHub, Wow Hydrate, Val Nutrition, and JD Sports, and will be televised exclusively around the world live on DAZN. What a fight card. It is stacked. We have 9 fights, 3 title fights, and of course at the top of the bill, the road to undisputed, the super lightweight championship of the world. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first fight that we're going to weigh in, 4 rounds in the heavyweight division. Now making his way to the stage, professional record, 4 wins, 1 defeat. He has 3 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Riga, Latvia. Please welcome Igor Vasiliev. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, his young professional record thus far perfect, 1 fight, 1 victory. He's a southpaw fighting out of Dublin, Ireland. Please welcome the big man, Thomas the Bomber Carty. Now to the scale, the Latvian, Igor Vasiliev. $15.11.4 for Vasiliev. 15 stone, 4 pounds, 11 ounces for Vasiliev. And out of the scale, the undefeated Irishman, Thomas the Bomber Carty. 18 stone, 3 pounds, bang on for the Bomber, Thomas Carty. Vasiliev, 4 rounds, heavyweights, London, England. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the light heavyweight division. And now making his way to the stage, professional record, 2 wins, 7 defeats, 3 draws, with 1 win coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Bolton. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Big Ben Thomas. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record thus far perfect, 3 fights, 3 victories. Fighting out of Takeley, here is the gentleman, John J. Hedges. Down the scale, Big Ben Thomas. $12-11-12 for Big Ben Thomas. 12-11-12. And now the undefeated man from Takeley, gentleman, John J. Hedges. $12-10-8 for gentleman, John J. Hedges. Hedges v. Thomas, 6 rounds, light heavyweights, Matchroom Boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the cruiserweight division. Now making his way to the stage, professional record, 6 wins, 5 defeats, 2 draws. He fights out of Warsaw, Poland. Please welcome Peter Fury Box Pogutski. His opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record absolutely perfect. 10 fights, 10 victories, 8 of his 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the 6'7" banger fighting out of Manchester, England, Jordan Troublesome Thompson. And now to Please welcome from Warsaw, Poland, Peter Furybox Podwódzki. 13-13-5 for Podwódzki. 13 stone, 13 pounds, 5 ounces for Peter Podwódzki. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated Jordan Troublesome Thompson. 14-3-6 for Jordan Troublesome Thompson.
Don't rush, slow touch, burn away. Like I go country, grab and back. Like I go bust, eye for eye. Like I lose trust, quite wrong. Busy boy, where you they go, you they go up. Catch my back, let me go up. Grab the track, and it's so tough.
Alright, yo, put the belly on her, they make a coach. She gon' watch me, she wanna give. Boy, got keys, and she up in the part. Man, the real life, she go gal, I'm to get rocked. She want out, take the people in the talk. So she live the other day, I seen her waiting for a bus. Give me this amount, get sweater. Diesel denim, buying another with my pockets fat like heather. Neck froze like I don't know no better. Benzo truck, white seats in the leather. Go never, on my grind, she make it clap like I'm Buster Rhymes. I got the juicy sauce and all them things. I got the twice and now I roll my plane. Big boys, I drive, I pull that team. Any girl you want, they both my team.
Don't rush, slow touch, burn away. Like I go country.
Jordan Troublesome Thompson, Peter Furybox Podwódzki, 6 rounds, cruiserweights, Saturday night, London, England.
Back to the tour bus, I came back, respect, I won't be stressed. I hand wash new racks with the old nights in the shoebox. Keep my straps, no cuss, pull up in a new plate. She might just switch on a move bait, and her eyes lock, new tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. Off my wax, right my runs. G my mum, I used to do your thumbs. Count my songs, this is gonna get long. Over my brain, I'm trying to get strong, trying to get on. Where I'm from, it's fun, yes. Man don't take no dumb friends. They see funds, they hop friends. We've been hot, not on next. Don't rush, slow touch, burn away. Like I go country, grab and back. Like I go bust, eye for eye. Like I lose trust, quite wrong. Busy boy, where you they go up. Catch my eye, let me go up. Grab the track, and it's so tough.
Our next contest, 8 rounds in the super bantamweight division. Now making her way to the stage, her professional record, 2 wins, 1 defeat. She fights out of Elda, Valencia, Spain. Please welcome Eva Cantos. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her young professional record, thus far perfect, 2 fights, 2 victories. Fighting out of Catford, London, England, here is the 2017 Elite Amateur National Champion, Alen Scotney. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Eva Cantos. 8-10-13 for Cantos. And now to the scale, the undefeated Alen Scotney.
8 stone, 11 pounds, 8 ounces.
8-11-8 for Scotney. 8-11-8.
Chance, I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low this one. Texas up in this thing, bitch you up in this game. I be walking my frame, gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put G's on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Please don't give me hype, write my name in ice. I can't argue with these lazy basics, I just raise my price. I'm a boss, I'm a leader, I pull up in my two-seater, and my mama was a savage. Got this hit from Tina, I'm a savage, yeah. Classy.
Scotney v. Contos, 8-round super bantamweight Saturday night.
Like to stay with the niggas. He be like, damn, how that thing moving in the jeans. I even think a hell couldn't do it like me, like me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next fight actually could be the fight of the night. 10 rounds for the vacant WBC International Silver Super Featherweight Championship. And now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 14 victories, only 1 defeat. He has 11 big wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Laredo, Texas, USA. Here's the former WBC Youth Intercontinental Super Featherweight Champion, the hard-hitting Jorge Castaneda. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 13 wins, no losses. He has 1 draw and 5 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Wembley, London, England, Super Youssef Kumari. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Jorge Castaneda. For the hard-hitting Texan, 9-2-15 for Jorge Castaneda. And now to the scale, the undefeated Londoner Super Youssef Kumari.
Let's go, Super!
9-3-4 for Super Youssef Kumari.
Let's go, Super!
The matchup, Kumari v. Castaneda, 10 rounds for the vacant WBC International Silver Super Featherweight Championship. Matchroom Boxing, London, England.
Can't be us, don't get stressed, just look to the sky and say, no, I'm blessed. It's an eye for an eye and I ain't blind yet. And I'm coming from a place where they don't give up. I stay right, go, give down the apple, glide for a glide when I'm high this. She wonder why, cause the red wine run out. And I'm coming down twist, why run out of sound? In a while, cock a down, see a mental boy in the war, got caught for a hate. Get one in nature, not in my nature. Always gonna walk out with a lick of flavor. You're from where I'm from, then you're home, you take a walk. We get it in this car, straight in our boss. Always in a rush, cause I'm on it calling and I can't get enough. Gliding, 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 gliding. Any kind of smoke, I'm gliding, gliding. Any kind of war, I'm gliding. For the money, I'm gliding. Hey, girl, move your back, stay grinding. Any kind of smoke, I'm gliding. Any kind of war, I'm gliding. For the money, I'm gliding. There's some Hennis. They want the death, they want the war. I give them the best of me. They are my category. Gliding, 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 gliding. Any kind of small man gliding.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 10 rounds for the vacant WBA International Light Heavyweight Championship. Now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 20 victories, 2 defeats, 2 draws, with 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Wrocław, Poland, Marek Matija. His opponent now making his way to the stage, his professional record, 16 victories, 2 defeats, 1 draw. He has 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Crystal Palace, London, England. Here's the former Southern Area Champion, the former British Champion, the former WBA Continental Champion, and the former World Title Challenger, Craig Spider Richards. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Marek Matija. For Matija. And now to the scale, Craig Spider Richards. For Craig Spider Richards, 12-7.
Baby girl was straight and she lives and she loved Tupac with Hazel L. Seen her at the bar with anklets and toe rings. She could take a prince, turn him right to a king. I was looking at her in the line like pearly white. Said, man, get me. But it don't live out there. His emotions running inside the club. Do you really know the thug or do you know the love? She gifted me with a smile. She keep his hands like Jack. I swear, baby, don't choke. These love niggas, they bring out behind every player as a true player.
Craig Richards, Marek guarantee of 10 rounds for the vacant WBA International Light Heavyweight Championship live on DAZN. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the heavyweight division. And now making his way to the stage, professional record, 5 wins, 13 defeats, 2 draws, and 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Presentando de Cádiz, Andalucía, España, Álvaro Terrero. His opponent now making his way to the stage. His young professional record thus far perfect. 3 fights, 3 victories, all 3 victories coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Romford, England. Here is the popular young charge, Johnny, the Romford Bull Fisher. And out of the scale, Álvaro Terrero. "16 stone, 12 pounds, bang on for Terrero." And now the Romford Bull, Johnny Fisher. 17-4-2 for the Romford Bull, 17-4-2 for Johnny Fisher. Johnny Fisher, Álvaro Terrero, 6 rounds, heavyweights, Matchroom Boxing. And 2-time world title challenger, fighting out of the Rio Grande Valley of South Texas, USA, Eric, the drummer boy, Molina. And His opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record, absolutely perfect. 8 fights, 8 victories, all 8 victories coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Ravenna, Croatia. Here is the exciting and hard-hitting, undefeated heavyweight prospect, Alen, the Savage Babic. Babic. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the drummer boy, Molina. Stone, 5 pounds for Molina. 18 stone, 5 pounds, bang on. And now to the scale, the undefeated Alen, the Savage Babic. $15.45 for the Savage. $15.45 for Alen Babic.
One more night together. We've had a million nights just like this. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Maybe one more night together. We've had a million nights just like this. Let's get down to business. All said before, I don't need it. It's been a while since I had your attention.
Alen Babic versus Molina, 8 rounds, heavyweight, Saturday night, O2 Arena, London, England.
A million nights just like this. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. Let's get down to business. Back and forth, the bush. No said before, I don't need it. It's been a while since I had your attention. Today you might go to it. Far away. We can't leave them to stay the same. And I can't do this for another day. So let's get down to business.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to weigh in the main event of the evening. It's now time for the road to the undisputed 140-pound supremacy. 10 rounds of boxing scheduled for the unified WBC, IBF, and inaugural Ring Magazine Super Lightweight Championship of the World. It's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Lou DiBella's DiBella Entertainment. And now making her way to the stage, please welcome her professional record, 27 victories, 3 defeats. She has 15 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Gary, Indiana, USA, here is the reigning and defending IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Merciless Mary McGee. making her way to the stage. Her professional record is perfect. 14 fights, 14 victories, 8 of them coming by way of knockout. She fights out of Northampton, England. Here is the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC super lightweight champion of the world, Chantelle Il Capo Cameron. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Merciless Mary McGee. 9-13-10 for the IBF champion, Mary McGee. 9-13-10 for Merciless Mary McGee. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC super lightweight champion of the world, Chantelle Il Capo Cameron. 9-13-9 for the reigning WBC champion, 9-13-9 for Chantelle Cameron. Cameron, Mary McGee, 10 rounds for the unified WBC, IBF, and inaugural Ring Magazine Super Lightweight Championship of the World.